Hello, this is Angel, Assistant Professor from Department of English from St. Joseph's College of Arts and Science Autonomous Cuddalore. In this video, let's have a glance about parts of speech. So already we have seen about parts of speech and especially about noun. In this video, we'll see about the rest of parts of speech, and before getting into the video, we'll just get to know about the definition of parts of speech that we have learned already. In the English language, every word is called a part of speech. The role a word plays in a sentence denotes what part of speech it belongs to. Parts of speech can be defined as words that perform different roles in a sentence. Some parts of speech can perform the functions of other parts of speech too. In other words, part of speech is going to get defined as depending on the position of a word in a sentence. So, depending on the position of a word in a sentence, the nature and the function of the particular word is going to get differed constantly. So this could be put as the other words of definition for parts of speech. Now coming out to the parts of speech. So we are going to have 8 different parts of speech, starting from noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction and interjection. As we have seen about noun already, we'll start with pronoun. So before that, let me also define noun. Noun is going to be name of a person, place, animal, things, feelings or an idea. So this could be noted as the definition for noun. So again we are going to have so many different types of noun. All those different types of noun are being discussed in the other video. Could have a glance in the other video as well. Now coming out to the pronoun as the second part of speech. Pronouns are words that are used to substitute a noun in a sentence. So they are going to substitute or replace a noun in the sentence. So we are going to have so many different types of pronouns. So there are going to be so many different types of pronoun, and some of them I have listed here as reflexive pronoun, possessive pronoun, relative pronoun and indefinite pronoun. So these are the pronoun that I have differentiated or explained that out here. So these are going to be different types of pronoun, and pronouns could be like I, he, she, it, them, his, yours, anyone, nobody, who, etc. So I've just listed few samples of pronoun. Coming out to the examples of pronoun used in a sentence. So here I have given you the examples with a sentence. Just have a look at the examples I have given here. I reached home at 6 in the evening. Here I is going to be the pronoun here, and this pronoun is going to be a singular pronoun. So I is going to be a example for singular pronoun, and that I have not mentioned yet. So we are going to have so many different types of pronoun, and I did not mention over there the singular type of pronoun, and just have a glance with this example that would make you to understand in a clear manner. Coming over to the second example. Did someone see a red bag on the counter? So this is not going to mean anything in particular. So this one is going to be an indefinite pronoun. So the indefinite pronoun is nothing but the pronoun which is not going to get defined in a specific manner. So so indefinite pronoun is a pronoun that doesn't specifically identify what it is referring to. For example, the word someone is going to be the indefinite pronoun in this given example, right? Then coming out to the next type of a pronoun. It is going to be relative pronoun. It is going to be relative pronoun. So, is this the boy who won the first prize? Is this a boy who won the first prize? So, here who is going to be an example for indefinite pronoun? So, relative pronoun. A relative pronoun is a pronoun that is used to introduce a relative clause. So, already we have seen about a clause. Right? So, it is going to introduce a relative clause. In particular, relative pronouns usually introduce relative clause that describe noun or other pronouns. That will be easier to understand if you look at some sentence. No, only for that example I have given there the line, the statement. No, is this the boy who won the first prize? So this is going to be the who is going to be the example for pronoun. And next type of pronoun is going to be possessive pronoun. So here, as I said already, I have listed down only few types of pronoun. So we are just seeing one by one, and now we are going to look for the possessive pronoun. Possessive pronoun, in simple, a pronoun that is used to express ownership or possession. In simple, it is going to express ownership or possession. Possession, the things that we hold, the things that we have. For example, the word hers is a possessive pronoun. Okay, so hers, my. So all these things are going to be an example for possessive pronoun. Then look at the following example. I hurt myself yesterday when we were playing cricket. So myself is going to be the reflexive pronoun. So here myself, ourself, herself. Also all these are going to be an example for reflexive pronoun. So coming over to the definite or definition of reflexive pronoun. So we could actually define reflexive pronoun in simpler way. A pronoun used as an object that refers to a same person or the thing as the subject. So this is going to be the simple definition for reflexive pronoun. So we could actually have the example as herself, myself, himself. All these things are going to be an example for reflexive pronoun. Now let's go on to the next part of speech. It is going to be verb. So verbs are words that denote an action that is being performed by the noun or a subject in a sentence. They are also called action words. Some examples of verbs are read, sit, run, pick, garnish, come, pitch, etc. So in simple, we could actually define word with three different definitions. One is going to be like as it is mentioned here, verb is going to be an action term. Okay. And coming on the second point, verb is going to be get defined or going to tell about the state of being. Okay, what he or she is doing. So this is going to be the state of being. And then coming on the third definition of verb, it is going to tell about the possession, the things that we hold, the things that we own. So look at the following examples of verb, and it's going to be so very simple. She plays cricket every day. She plays cricket every day. So plays is going to be an action term, so it's going to be a verb. Darsha and Arul are going to the movies. So what are they doing? So it's going to be an action. My friends visited me last week. So it's going to be the example for verb. So look at the following examples for verb. Now we'll get into the next part of speech. It is going to be adverb. Adverbs are words that are used to provide more information about verbs, adjectives and other adverbs used in a sentence. There are 5 main types of adverbs, namely adverbs of manner, adverbs of degree, adverbs of frequency, adverbs of time and adverbs of place. So I've given you just few examples. Some examples of adverbs are going to be today, quickly, randomly, early. So all this is going to be examples of adverb. So let's see like how all these things are getting applied in a sentence. So just look at the example. Did you come here to buy an umbrella? So here is going to be the adverb of place. Like we just saw about a few types of adverbs, right? So this one is going to come under the category of adverb of place. Just look at the next example. I did not go to school yesterday as I was sick. Yesterday, again, it is going to give us an extra information. And this one is going to be adverb of time. Just follow the other examples here. Yes. And now we'll go on to the next part of speech. It is going to be adjective. Adjectives are words that are used to describe or provide more information about the noun or the subject in a sentence. So again we saw about a sentence and a part of sentence. Usually a sentence has two different parts. One is going to be subject part and the other one is going to be predicate part. And this adjective is going to give us information, or it is going to tell about quality or quantity of the subject portion of a sentence, which is going to be usually a noun or a pronoun. So some examples of adjectives are given here. It is going to include good, ugly, quick, beautiful, late, and whatever. Look at the examples of adjective I have given here in a sentence. The place we visited yesterday was serene. So we are telling something about the place. So place is going to be the subject portion. Okay, now look at the next example. Did you see how big the dog was? So did you see how big? So it is going to tell about the nature of a dog, like how big it was. Now look at the next following example. The weather is pleasant today. So how was the weather? It was pleasant today. So it is going to tell about the quality of the weather. So it was good. It was quite good, like we tell, no? So it's going to be an example for the adjective. Now just have a glance at the following example. For each part of speech, I have just added up some 3-4 examples and just have a glance. Like I just look for 1-2 example as an random. And then coming on to the next part of speech, it is going to be a preposition. Preposition are words that are used to link one part of a sentence to another. So in simple, it is going to connect the noun or the pronoun with the other part of the sentence. In simple. So it is going to tell about the relationship or relation that the noun or the pronoun has with the rest part of the sentence. So preposition are words that are used to link one part of the sentence to another. Prepositions show the position of the object or a subject in a sentence. For some examples of preposition I have given over here. Again, have a glance. Are in, out, beside, in front of, below, opposite, etc. And look at the following examples I have given here. The teacher asked the students to draw lines on the paper so that they could write in straight line. So here on the paper in straight line. So on and in, they are going to give us extra information. Or only through the preposition we could get the meaning in right manner. Look at the second example. The child hid his birthday present under his bed. Like where did he hide? He hid it under his bed. So under is going to be the preposition. So it is going to give an information again about the sentence or about the noun or the pronoun. Look at the following example. Now we'll go on to the next part of a sentence. So now we'll go on to the next part of the sentence. Next part of speech. So it is going to be conjunction. Conjunction is going to be a part of speech that is used to connect to different words or to different sentences or to different phrase of sentence together. In simple, it's going to connect two words or two sentences or two phrases together. So here I've given you few examples of conjunction. Just have a glance. It's going to be are, and, or, for, at, although, because, not only. All this is going to be an example for conjunction. So again have the examples here. Have a look. Meera and Jasmine had come to my birthday party. So, and it's going to be the conjunction where it is going to add Meera is going to the party and Jasmine is also going to the party. But in order to join both the sentence, in simple I have put it as Meera and Jasmine had come to my birthday party. And the same thing. Look for the following example. Jane did not go to work as she was sick. Jane did not go to work. Jane was sick. So these are going to be the two different sentences. So I've combined both the sentences within conjunction and made the sentence to look simpler and also to get understandable in a way similar. Coming on to the final part of speech, it is going to be interjection. Interjection are the words that are used to convey strong emotions. So it is going to express out strong and a sudden emotion. The words that are going to help us out to express out sudden and a strong emotion. So here I've given you few expressions of interjections. It's going to be oh, wow, blah, zippy. So all these things are going to be the terms used for expressing out are sudden and a strong emotion. So all these words are going to get ended up with an exclamation mark, and I've just given here few examples. Just have a glance. Wow, what a wonderful work of art. So it's going to be an example for exclamatory sentence, and the term wow is going to be the interjection. So look at the following examples. So with this, the parts of speech, all different 8 parts of speech are getting ended up. Thank you.